We think of emotional intelligence as a good thing, but what if there's a dark side?
Yeah, it's an uncomfortable question, right? But it gets right to the heart of this. This is what researchers are now calling the dark side of emotional intelligence. See, we're taught that high EQ is this amazing skill for leaders and for life. But it can also be a tool to get what you want, even if it hurts other people.
So, what if our own mental habits are the real problem? Let's talk about our mental toolkit.
Inside that toolkit, you've got your helpful tools and, well, some not so helpful ones.
An unhelpful tool? Rumination. That's when you just replay negative stuff over and over. And a helpful tool? Positive reappraisal. It's about finding the good in a bad situation.
And here's the kicker. The study found a link between not using your helpful tools and manipulation. Specifically, it's about two tools. People who use them are less likely to manipulate others. So what we know for sure is this: lacking certain helpful tools is tied to this behavior.
The first missing tool is positive refocusing, literally just shifting your focus to something better. The second is focus on planning. Instead of dwelling, you think, okay, what's my next move? Now, what's uncertain is if one causes the other. We just know they're connected.
So the big exaggeration? The idea that high EQ is always a good thing. Clearly, it's not.
All right, so how do we actually get better at this? Let's make it practical. The research points to two very clear things you can do right now to build these skills. For positive refocusing, feel the feeling, then consciously pivot to a more positive thought. For planning, stop dwelling on the problem and start outlining your concrete next steps. It all comes down to knowing your own habits. So take a second. Which tool do you need to work on?